We are just about set to get the festivities started, and off we go on this Christmas Eve. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Nice move, slips a tackle, gets forward for a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Hey.
Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Second and goal.
Hey, Lion.
They'll try to run this one in. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Hey, run.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. This caught, and he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run for it with ETN. What a move! He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 9 for the year. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. A pass taken in by Miller. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Going right sideline and complete. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hand.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. He slams it in there, and he is in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Colts.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 2.
On red.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line. Third down, 3 to go.
11. Hot.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Zip. Red.
They'll stay on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
Red on red. Here we go, sir.
Throwing is Lawrence. Set up the screen out wide. It's Thomas. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
30 left.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Hey, run! Here we go.
His drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Lisa 24. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Now he'll run.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
On red. Hot.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Smash, smash! Check! Here we go, sir.
A handoff as they try to run it here.
The ball carried on number 39. He's brought down at the 31. Is a gain of 5. Points up 3rd and 13.
Red on red.
3rd and long.
Here we go, sir.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
13, Lou.
On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
2nd down, Lawrence. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. A gain there of 27 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point is good. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go, go. All right, let's go. Silver.
They'll stick with him again. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hot.
Lawrence now. Whoa!
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, The best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Red.
Lawrence. Got a man left side. It's caught. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
We spend a lot of time recognizing and praising the performance of a lot of these skill players, and rightfully so. But, Mike, the blocking and the performance of the big guys up front, that is the reason this offense continues to operate at such a high level. He has all the time in the world to stand there in the pocket and continue to find open targets downfield in the passing game.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the toss, it's Williams. Yeah! And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far...
This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
Red on red. Here we go.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Hey, Silver.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Red 23. Easy.
Oh, now flags come in. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is third and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Etienne. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
To the ground, a first down run. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard.
13 heavy. Hey, run. Here we go, son.
Now give on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Now a give up the middle, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Right back to him on 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Up the middle they go. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back.
Go! Silver.
Now Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. A pass taken in by Miller. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They send Sutton in motion. On 2nd down, Richardson. This one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18. Pioneer. Come 19. Come 19.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Throw right side. Pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
79
First down.
Buffalo 18. Track at 60. Go.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Red on red.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Finding space inside the 40. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Set up. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the gun, Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Richardson to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10. Williams gets it from the pistol. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical. I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Throwing, Richardson. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Richardson. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The Colts about set to punt. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Silver.
And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, Lion.
So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win.